Hi everyone, Miss Connolly here and welcome to this video tutorial where I will be showing you how to access and navigate through the class website that I have created for you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your Google or whatever other search engine you use, and you're going to go into the top and type in www.englishtipswithmissconnolly.weebly.com, and when you press enter it should bring you to the home page of the website. So this here is the home page, and it'll give you a little introduction here telling you that you will select whatever year group you're in and navigate your way through the resources and other materials that have been gathered to support you both at home and in the classroom. So on the home page, if we scroll down a little bit, you will be brought to this section here, which is the classroom-based assessment 1. And this is relevant for my second years only, who will be completing their CBA 1 at the end of second year. And if you were to click this link here, you will be brought to the CBA 1 section, but we'll get to that in a few moments. Going down to the very bottom then, on the left-hand side here, you have a little section with some brainstorming templates linked. And this little description just tells you why exactly they are important or useful. And if you click on any of these, so for example the spider diagram, it'll open up into a new tab and it'll inform you on why spider diagrams are helpful, and it'll give you some templates as well. So Xing out of that tab, you can click into any more of these and it'll bring you to the same thing. On the right hand side then, you have a link that will bring you to the Junior Cycle English exam questions on StudyClix. So again, click the link and it'll bring you to the StudyClix website. At the very bottom then, you have the contact details, which will bring you to the very last page here, the contact. And that is how to contact me. Looking at this little section here, you have a number of links that will bring you to different areas depending on what year group you're in. So the second one here after home is the writing with purpose, and you see the drop down menu with many different menus here. And the writing with purpose is solely for the second years or third years who have all participated in the writing with purpose segment. So for example, if we were to click into writing to persuade, it'll bring you to the page with persuasive writing, and it'll give you a little information on what exactly it is, the features, the language, and it'll give you a video on a famous speech. And that is exactly what all the other ones do. And it's just a little recap or reminder on what the writing with purpose segments include. So if you are a first year, you click first year, second years click second year, so on and so forth. And then we have the FAQs and the contact. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to click into second year, which will bring you to this page where you're going to click the link here, which will access information about the CBA 1 in English, and it'll bring you to this page here. So on the left-hand side, Part A is shown, which is important information regarding the classroom-based assessments. So what the CBAs are, they assess students through different and specific tasks that are set out within each subject of the junior cycle. And the English CBA, which takes place at the end of second year, so it's the English CBA 1, it assesses students on their oral communication skills. So students will be assessed on their individual performance, and it is important that students put in their best efforts when completing the CBA 1. On the right hand side then are a number of different links. So we see that this here is Part A, so you Part B through to Part F. And if you click on any of these links, it'll let you access all the relevant information regarding the English CBA 1. So if we click Part B, it'll bring you to this page that has the CBA timetable and the information letter to parents, guardians and students. And this letter, if you were to click here, it'll download onto your desktop or into your phone, and you can print it off or you can send it to your parents or let your parents view it. And it's just a little bit of information to inform your parents on what the CBA is. And then if you were to click the link here, the CBA timetable, it'll open up a new tab and it'll give you a timeline of the CBA 1. So it's horizontally presented. On the left hand side you have week 1 through to week 3 and the dates, and then at the very top you have first class of the week, second class of the week and third class of the week. And if you were to follow week 1 first class of week 1, it'll tell you exactly what we'll be doing. So you can follow that along horizontally like this. And it basically informs you 3-week period what exactly we'll be doing within the 9 classes to complete our CBA 1. Moving on then, if you go into the top here again, into the menus, you go into second year and hover over it, and you will be brought to classroom-based assessments. You hover over that and the drop-down menu of the different parts are available here. So we're in part B. We'll move on to part D. And part D will bring us to the student resources from the introductory lesson on the CBA 1. So if you wish to view the PowerPoint that informed you what exactly the CBA 1 was and other relevant information, you can click this link here and the PowerPoint will download. But if you would prefer, you can view and watch the PowerPoint, which I have done a voiceover on. So if you click on any of these, this is the first part and the second part. It'll take you through. Hello everyone. The voiceover of the PowerPoint. And these are very handy, students, if you wish to pause or rewind to get any information that you feel maybe you need more understanding on. Moving on then, this section will be for the website tour. So once this voiceover is finished, I will upload it onto the website and it'll be displayed just under here. So it'll be like a video tutorial that will help you navigate throughout the website. Moving on then, there are 2 downloadable documents. This one here on the left is a document on how to create a presentation on Prezi, and the one on the right is a step-by-step guide on how to use Google Slides. So if you click on either of these, they will download and you can print them off if you wish, and they will just give you a good step-by-step on how to create and access both of these formats. So whenever you decide which format you wish to do, you can download which one relates to you. Then at the very bottom, we just have a nice view of the timeline of the CBA 1. Moving back up to the top, we are in part D, so we're going to go into part E. And part E will bring us to the templates and other resources for completing the CBA 1. So we're going to scroll down and we'll have a suite of templates on display. So if you wish to download any of these, you can click any of these and they will download. So in the introductory lesson, you would have been given these handouts. So the reflection handout, the do's and don'ts, and the 5 W's and 1 H. So if for some reason you have misplaced them or perhaps you were absent, you can download these and print them out and file them away. And underneath here, we have a do's and don'ts voiceover explanation. So this video relates to this document up here, and it's the do's and don'ts of delivering your oral communication and building your Google Slides and Prezi presentation. So that will just give you a little more information on why these do's and don'ts are important. Scrolling down then, we have templates for planning and preparing. So here we have the wheel of the 5 W's and 1 H. So the who, what, where, when, why, and how. And they will help you when it comes to planning and organizing your information for your topic. And we all know the topic is a place where I belong. Then on the right hand side here, if you want to hover over this, you can see that you can click and download your CBA 1 portfolio. And you would have all been given your portfolio in the introductory lesson, but again, if you've misplaced any of the pages within the portfolio or if you were absent, you can download this again. And then this video underneath here is a brief voiceover and explanation of the CBA 1 portfolio. And more information is given in this video on why it's important to include certain things within your CBA and how to fill out your portfolio. And it also has some templates that will help you in the planning and preparation of your CBA 1. Then at the very bottom here, we have the features of quality or the marking scheme. So on the left-hand side, you will see the colored boxes and they are the grades that you can get. And again, this whole document is downloadable. So you hover over it and click it and it'll download. So of course, we all hope to get exceptional grades in our oral communication. So on the right-hand side is the criteria. So the criteria you must meet in order to get an exceptional grade. And then, of course, we have the criteria for above exceptions and so on and so forth. So if you wish to try and get exceptional in your oral communication, try your best to meet the criteria. So going back up to the very top, we have looked at all the relevant parts for the oral communication for the CBA one. If you wish to go into the facts page, so the frequently asked questions, these are just some of the frequently asked questions from class or from emails that I've put on display here. So on the left-hand side you have the questions and on the right-hand side you have the answers, and that is indicated by Q1, which correlates with A1. So the question 1, answer 1, and so on and so forth. So the answers are just there just to guide you. However, you can, of course, contact me, and that is the last page here. So if you have any queries or concerns, you can contact me by filling out this form on the right-hand side, and I will do my very best to get back to you either by email or in the next lesson. But if you do have any urgent queries, please feel free to visit me in the staff room, as I am always available to help. Going back to the homepage then, that concludes the tutorial on how to access all the relevant information for the CBA 1 and of course the other information regarding other areas of the English curriculum. If you have any questions at all, of course, please bring them with you to the next lesson, and a reminder that this video tutorial will be on display on the classroom website.